Hey, New Day family, it's Pastor John, and I wanted to hop on here real quick and just give you some encouragement and some really important updates, and just continue to remind you of, the plan that we have for the fall to love God and to love people well in this unique season. First, I want to encourage you. I'm sure a lot of people probably feel disconnected right now. I think we all feel that way because, in a lot of ways, we are disconnected. But one of the blessings as a pastor is I get to see all the great things that God is doing in the lives of our people. And I'm seeing God meet so many needs and really meet with people in his presence in really unique ways. And so I just want to encourage you in that God is moving. If you're in a good place, man, just rejoice that God is being faithful to you in this moment. And if you're struggling, just know that, God will come through for you in peace or provision in his timing. And we just trust that. And we don't just trust that, we're seeing that in this season. So please be encouraged in that. I want to remind you of our plan for the fall, because we really believe that God's going to do great things, and we really believe it's going to be a good thing for ourselves and our families and our souls if we can walk together in this season. But we love making that really clear as to how we're doing that so that you and everyone else can be a part of that with us. We all need God's presence, and we all need the presence of one another in this season. And we're going to do that this fall in really two simple and yet profound ways. One is we're going to continue to gather online at 10 a.m. every Sunday for our online service. We're going to continue doing that. And then two, we're going to really commit to being a church of house churches, a church of community groups here in the fall. And that's going to be our main way of really connecting together and being the church in this season. So the first is that we're going to continue to do our online 10 a.m. live stream service on Facebook Live. We're going to make it connecting and engaging and all those kinds of things. Man, we've gotten great feedback on that. We're excited because, this whole season we're pivoting and making new moves and doing new things. And we feel like this might be more effective, so we do it. And we had a feeling that this would be more effective, and you guys have just confirmed that in so many ways. So thank you for that. Thank you for being a part of that with us. We've gotten great results and nothing but positive feedback. It just shows like the importance of being connected even online. But what's really encouraging is we're actually going to keep doing that, but we're going to do it even better because of your generous giving, which I want to say thank you so much for your faithfulness in giving in this season. And because of that giving, it's enabled us to not even just like meet needs as we've been doing for people affected by COVID, but also really even as a church in general, we're able to get some equipment, technology, and some subscription services to where we're now going to be able to actually shoot our services online, live at the church though, and not just like on my iPhone in my living room, which is what we've been doing, as you can probably tell. But we're going to move them to the church, and so they're still going to be live online like they've been. And we're still going to be able to connect and engage through comments and things like that. But it's going to be up at the church in a much better environment with some upgraded technology to make it look better, sound better, include more elements, different kinds of music, different kinds of elements in the service. And so we are going to continue building on that momentum that we have in this season. So please keep tuning into that, man. I just want to encourage you, man, to really make a commitment every Sunday at 10 a.m. to watch with their family. We're going to continue to provide New Day Kids on YouTube and Facebook as well. And so once again, please continue to gather with us on that. That's going to be a big rallying cry for our church. But number two, and most importantly, our big initiative for the fall that we're encouraging everyone to be a part of, every one of our members and everyone that wants to walk with our community, is to get in a New Day community group, and we are signing up for those right now at newdaychurch.com. So if you want to be in one, go sign up right now. We'll get you connected to a group. We're going to sign up in August, and then our groups are going to launch in September. And this is so important because this is going to be our true connection point this fall. And if there is going to be an in-person element, which we're hoping there will be, it will be through groups. And so the chances of us gathering publicly at New Day for our Sunday services in the next several months, we don't think that's very high. If that changes, we'll let you know. But to be able to pull off a service, to have enough people come, to have kids ministry and all those kinds of things, we're not all that close to that, at least at this point. And so our hope is to have community groups, and especially as the curve goes down, which I've heard in Texas it is going down, that eventually we'll be able to do groups in person a lot quicker than we will be able to do our online live services. And so I want to encourage you to get in a group, to hop in one of those. I know you're busy. We're all busy. I know you're kind of socially awkward and feel kind of weird. Listen, we all feel it. I feel that. You know, my wife talked about that on Sunday on our Facebook Live about how, you know, she gets social anxiety when people come over. It's just part of life, right? But it doesn't mean that it's not good for us. And so my main encouragement to you as your pastor, you know, if you'll let me speak anything into your life, it is please, I plead with you to get in a group. And this can be a great season of growth and maturity in the Lord and support and walking with one another. But I want to be honest, this could be a very, very bad season. This could be a very difficult season if we are not diligent to walk with the Lord and to walk with one another. And so I don't want you to feel obligated or pressured. I just really deeply believe in these groups for your health. We always believe in community groups, but man, especially in this season, our groups are going to be our main source of church and community and connection and nourishment and care even more than our Sunday morning 10 a.m. live stream service. And so I just want to really encourage you to get in one of those groups. Man, God is active, but so is the enemy. And so we want to be diligent in walking with one another and also be reminded that, listen, we don't just do groups because it benefits us. We do groups also because that's where we go and care for other people and minister to other people. And so we're going to have in-person and online groups. And so, you know, if you need to be in a group that there's no chance of meeting in person, then we'll make that work for you. We'll do whatever we have to do. But at the very least, man, just getting with a few people, whether in person or online on a weekly basis, it's going to be so good for all of us. And I just want you to be a part of that with us. So I love you guys. The last thing is just, I mean, if you need anything, please let us know. We've met all kinds of need in this season, from spiritual needs to relational needs to financial needs, everything from like rent to I'm having a problem with this issue to, you know, teenagers being teenagers. I mean, you name it, right? We've talked to people about all different kinds of things. So if you need anything, reach out to us at info@newdaychurch.com, and we will personally and quickly get back with you. So I love you guys. Feel free to connect with us. Man, join in this Sunday, 10 a.m. for our Facebook Live online service. Go sign up for a group right now. And let's make this a great season of life and ministry that we always look back on as a time when God did something special and where we as a church were truly the light of the world that Jesus told us to be. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.